Hey guys, I've been meaning to put out this video for a while now. I wanted to do a video of my 1 year with the 2020 F-Type. Just a little backstory. This is my second F-Type. The first one I had was back in 2016. It was a V6S with 380 horsepower. It drove amazing. The engine was awesome. Even though it wasn't a V8, it had enough power for me. But there were so many little things wrong with it that it was bought back under the Lemon Law. So I had it for 8 months. It was a tough decision to let it go, but the main problem I had with it was when I go to the gas pump. It would keep on stopping the pump every second. They replaced everything and they just couldn't figure it out. So it spent more time in service, more than it did with me, to the point where I was like, okay, I'm done. So after that, I'm like, okay, I need a reliable car that I can carry people. So I hopped onto the Audi. But while having the Audi, I kept thinking of the F-Type. I kept saying to myself, I'm going to give the F-Type one more chance. And if I do, I'm going for the R with the V8 supercharge. When it was time to get the V8 F-Type, I was ecstatic. I test drove the car thoroughly, making sure every problems I went through with the first F-Type didn't exist on this car. I knew I was going to wrap this car matte black again, so it didn't matter which exterior color I get. I also knew I wanted black or red interior, and it just so happened that this car came with black interior and red seats. I know that Jaguar Land Rover products are not known for their reliability at all, so I was skeptical at first, but I know with Jaguar cars, everything will be covered under warranty and maintenance are included, so if there are any issues, they will fix it or at least try to. Click on the right-hand corner to watch my reliability video. I pointed out some questionable quality things about this car. The only thing that this car went into the dealership for was to change the brakes. Somehow they were screeching the first couple hundred miles, so they replaced them at no cost and the screeching went away. I didn't have any stereo issues like I did in the 2016. As a matter of fact, I didn't have any mechanical or electrical issues with the car at all. Everything functioned like it's supposed to. It drives like a dream, and then COVID happened. I was working all from home, so I didn't get to use the car much at all, except for running errands and occasional trips to LA. 1 month shutdown became 3 months, and then 6 months, and then here we are, still working from home. I was making a good amount of payments for this car that didn't get much use at all. I also find myself needing a bigger car with the places that I want to go. So it was a tough decision for me to decide to let this car go. I basically concluded that me and the F-Type is just once again not meant to be, at least for now. Y'all know how much I love cars and how much I love this car. Just the sound alone is like the best eargasm, so it was a very tough decision to let it go. I worked hard for it. It was everything I wanted in a sports car, and let alone a working F-Type R without any issues. It was my little gem. But I also had to think about practicality. As awesome as this car is, it just wasn't practical at this time. Maybe it is for someone with unlimited cash, with multiple cars, but that someone is not me. But hey, I'm working on that. Anyways, I asked my dealer if they would want to buy it back because I was so under mileage and I know that they can make money on it, and they agreed. I had to return the car back to its original condition, so I had to peel off all the wrap. Like I said in my wrap video, if you haven't seen that one, click on the right top hand corner to check it out. So once you peel off the wrap, the car is going to look like it just got out of the factory. The wrap leaves this coat of shine on the car that makes it look brand new. I probably wouldn't use the cheetah wrap material again and probably go back to 3M. Cheetah wrap seems thinner, and already I got rock chips a couple of months in with having the wrap on. After peeling off the wrap, the silver paint and the black combo just somehow looked so sick to me. I'm never into silver paint, but I don't know what it is. I said to myself, if the dealership changed their minds about buying my car back, I'm keeping this shit. I mean, look at it. To sum up my 1-year experience with this F-Type, it has been a joy to drive. I had no major problems. The 8-speed transmission is so smooth I can't tell when the car shifts unless I put it in manual and shift myself. It only went into service one time, like I mentioned, to replace the brakes. Everything works the way it's supposed to. It handles amazing. The best sounding V8 in my opinion. I wish I could put more miles on it after 1 year, but due to COVID, it had about 6,000 miles at the time the dealer bought it back. My neighbors are probably glad I got rid of this car. The whole fucking block can hear me when I start it up in the morning. And again, that's probably one of the things that I will miss most about this car. It's like the sound alone is just to die for. I'm going to miss driving it, I'm going to miss cleaning it, but you know what? Life goes on. So I closed this chapter of my life to start a new one. It's funny, I measure my life chapters with cars. As weird as that sounds, I'm such a car freak. You have no idea. The first thing I look at every morning when I log onto my computer is to scan through the car blogs. There's nothing like driving the F-Type. One day, we'll meet again. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me through this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And until the next one.